A boy walks into a bank to apply for a loan. The bank officer rejects his application without even reading the papers. The boy says, "How did you reject it without checking anything?" The officer says, "What do you need money for? To buy a gold chain, a baseball cap, or to waste it on something useless?" The boy says, "I need a loan for my studies. Please look at my papers." After checking the papers, the bank officer says, "My son could not get admission in an MA program. How can you get admission in a medical college? Because of students like you, my son did not get selected. It is all your fault." The boy says, "I got higher marks in the entry exam, so I earned my seat. Now please give me a student loan." The officer says, "Oh, so you got high marks." Then he accidentally spills coffee on the papers. The boy says, "What have you done? Now I cannot show these papers to anyone." The officer tells him to leave. Suddenly, the officer feels unwell. At the hospital, the officer is lying on the bed reading books when he sees the same boy there working as a cleaner. He says, "You are here? This job suits you better." The boy replies, "I will leave this place soon. One day, I will become a doctor." While cleaning, the boy sees the patient's medical report. He picks it up and reads it. Then he gives it to the doctor and says, "You left this file on the sofa." The senior doctor asks the other doctor, "Did you really forget it there?" The doctor says, "No, maybe he just wanted to pretend to be a doctor. That is why he picked up the file." The next day, the same patient goes to get coffee from a machine. The boy quickly takes the coffee from him. The man says, "How dare you take my coffee? Is this your job now?" The boy says, "I saw your report. Coffee is not good for your health." The man says, "Are you crazy?" At that moment, the doctor comes. The patient asks, "Can I drink coffee?" The doctor says, "Yes, coffee is fine." The man says, "You heard that. You are just a cleaner. Do your work. That is why I did not give you the loan." After some time, they are in the admin room when a nurse runs in and says that the same patient is having a heart attack. They both rush to the patient. The boy looks at the machine and tells the doctor, "We need to do electrical cardioversion right now." He also tries to calm the patient. The boy says, "Please do it quickly." The doctor performs the electrical cardioversion and the patient's heart starts working again. Just then, the senior doctor arrives and says, "What is this cleaner doing here?" The doctor says, "He almost killed the patient while I was treating him." The boy says, "At least do not lie." The doctor says, "You are the one lying." The senior doctor says, "Enough. Today is your last day here. Leave." A few days later, the boy enters the senior doctor's office again. The patient is also there. The boy says, "Why are you here? Did you come to insult me again?" The man says, "No, I came to say sorry. That day I saw that you saved my life." The boy says, "Okay, now give me my papers so I can leave." The man says, "I am ready to give you the loan now." The boy says, "The semester must have already started." The doctor says, "The dean there is my friend. He was impressed by the way you handled the emergency. I will arrange your admission." The man says, "Please accept my offer and take admission." Like the video and subscribe to the channel for this kind-hearted future doctor.